I'm John Schmeiser. I'm the CEO of the Western Equipment Dealers Association, and I've been with the association since 1996. One of the great things about our relationship with Federated, I've always viewed it as it's a two-way street, where the leadership of Federated has come to us and asked us what's happening in the industry. And I think it was on a whim, one of our board members threw out, if we could have coverage for my mechanic's tools in his vehicle when he's at his home, that would be a good thing to have. And within 90 days, Federated came back and said, we can do that. And the sign of a true partnership is an organization that takes that advice and then tries to put it in place in terms of policy or loss prevention. And that's, I think, why our relationship has been so strong over the years. No other insurance company is sitting down with us and basically saying, what do you need? And let's find a way to provide that.
Better engineering, better technology, designed to win.
He will lead all 100 laps in the 47th World 100. Jonathan Davenport scores the victory. He hails from Trenton, Ohio, and he's Devin Moran.
And he has won his first ever one-loss race here in McKean County.
We have a back-to-back winner in Knoxville, and it's Winfield, Tennessee's Mike Marler takes the win.
Order your Rocket XR1 today from the winningest dirt late model chassis since the turn of the century, Rocket's XR1.
Results.
My name is AJ Flick. I'm from Apollo, PA. My dad got me into running go-karts and street stocks, and now we're into 410 sprints here.
My name is Mike Norris. I work at the Indy Auto Salvage in Millerstown Pick Apart. Pretty much crush cars for a living, and when I'm not doing that, I like going fast.
My name's Corey McPherson. Went up to Lernerville Speedway, there was a car for sale, and I called about it and bought it, and here I am.
Every time this car hits the track, you're gonna see everything it has.
Mike's a quiet guy, but very driven.
Well, he's really something. He won a heat race down in Volusia.
Corey McPherson, great kid. He's a champion, and he's a proven champion.
There's nights I'm out here till 12, 2 in the morning, you know, and then I get up at 5 for work, so you do the math.
AJ Flick is one of the drivers on the track that really have a shot.
I mean, I'm 23 years old. I want to win. It's my time to do it.
I want the championship. I want it.
Trajectory is getting a call from Tony Stewart tomorrow saying, can you drive one of my sprint cars? But you're not going to get a call if you keep finishing 5th.
If I could make it where I could not work 40 hours a week and race a car and, you know, we'll just pick up and go.
Most people, if you talk to them or you ask them about their kids and they say, well, they're down in South Carolina or Texas or somewhere else. There's nothing here no more.
I got to make it happen. There's nothing else I can do.
We used to make 20 million mirrors a year, exterior automotive mirrors, and then we decided to shift production to China.
We're all worried about the Chinese. They can only make it because the EPA kicked all of our companies out of here.
Wow, Lernerville, you know, there's another place we don't want to see it closed down. Well, if they know anything about third car racing, they'll know Lernerville Speedway.
Saturday morning and talk about what happened at Friday Night Lights. Well, that's pretty much what it's like at Lernerville.
We weren't the first person that this place was shopped to. Oh, it's a gem of the area. There's so much is no longer here.
Whenever I bought her engagement ring and I said, if I win on Friday, I'm going to propose in Victory Lane. If it's meant to be, I'm going to win this Friday.
And all of a sudden, the next thing I know, he's down on one knee getting his necklace out. The ring was around his necklace.
And we didn't want to see her come along and bulldoze it. Now we're in the racing business, so here we go.
Well, we're all in.
But guess what? Friday night, we're going to race.
Jessie Boldy is my girlfriend. She's probably the best singer I've ever heard live.
It's where we all come out as the sun goes down. You'll see on Friday night right through that gate. Where the support is strong, where victory was born, where drivers roll up and late on the line. Oh, when it don't take long till you hear that song, let the fans they all stand up and shout. Pedal down till the checker's out. After all, that's why we came here to ride. It's the sweat in your eyes with your mind on one prize. The track racing.
And as soon as I put that helmet on, then it's just like flipping that switch.
When you go into that first turn and you're all sucked up against the seat, it's like a drug.
Sweat in your eyes with your mind on one prize. The track.
As soon as that green flag goes down and I see the light turn, I forget everything and I'm focused on just getting to the front in Victory Lane.
And to watch these guys, these are the last gladiators. They're putting their lives on the line.
You're riding the cushion at the very top. You screwed up, you're going for a ride.
Alright, everybody, it is your boy Cheesecake and Pizza up in the booth. How you doing, Pizza?
I'm pretty good. You bring cheesecake last week. I had to bring me some food to the start of this one, you know? Couldn't be outdone by you.
Absolutely. Anyways, it is at the racetrack. It looks like a nice, clear night of racing, but for me, it's anything but. It's currently pouring down rain. I've had a red square error since the beginning of the stream, so we're gonna hope that the internet does not give out. I currently don't see anyone on track to test, see how everyone's looking. But with that said, what we can do real quick is go over the current standings for the Pool Transportation Superstock Series of Kings of Sling Racing. Brought to you by Federated Insurance. Got the top 10 points here. First place after pulling the double header victory in the Superstocks and the late models, Brooks Trammell is our points leader. 3 points behind him is Randy Axner, and Adam Sturgill is taking home the podium in the points so far. Followed by Kyle Ramsey, Brandon Yamrick rounds out the top 5, Michael Lonis, Richard Caro, Brian Johnson, Kyle Dersham, and Brian Warner rounds out the top 10 of points. Once again, points is brought to you by Federated Insurance. Not to mention... Go ahead, Andrew.
One thing that I did want to announce, this is just some information for everybody watching from last week. Randy Axner donated his week 1 winnings to Toys for Tots, so that is awesome of him to do. And starting this week, going throughout the rest of the season here for both series, we're doing a best car in show. So every week you vote on the best paint scheme. Number 1 votes at the end of the season gets $10 for having the best paint. Sorry, I struggled to get that out there.
Also, I believe Pool Transportation is also going to be handing out payments for the top 2 finishers and the Hard Charger Award. Am I correct in that?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry. I was checking something out to make sure my screen was good.
Isn't Pool Transportation also providing the payment awards for the top 2 drivers in the Superstock feature along with the Hard Charger Award?
Yes, the Hard Charger Award is named the King Slinger. That is just for the feature.
Alright. Anyways, looks like the current pole sitter right now is the 088. The fellow Trent versus Stratton. That is a T, isn't it? I'm having to squint.
It is a Trent versus Stratton.
Stratton. I'm sorry, fellow me. The joke there is my name's Trenton, in case anyone's curious. Still having a giant red square. Is the stream actually viewable?
So if we're going to be completely honest, the national anthem on stream just ended where I'm watching right now. So there is pretty significant, there is a significant gap. So if it takes us a little bit longer to respond to chat comments and answer questions, that would be why.
So it's, in other words, it's rough.
Yeah, on stream, there's still a minute to go in practice.
Okay.
We can live with that.
Maybe. That's concerning. Once again, if anyone's curious, Alabama weather. I'll leave it at that. But the fact that there's that much of a delay. Oh.
Currently on poll right now, we have the 23 of Chase Odom. He had some pretty big support last week in the comments. Hopefully we don't have another cheesecake incident this week from you.
I'm not going to promise anything. Let's see. Who else is still on track? We got the 44 of Chad Marshall, I believe. He's making his runs here. At 44. Another thing y'all will see here in the top right corner, to help with the, I guess, a little behind the scenes, along with our regular box we use for the starting lineup, we'll also have just a standard reference car. So whenever I'm in the TV cameras, you can see what car I'm using to focus on everyone. Just kind of a bit behind the scene. Also let you know if I choose to go on a shoulder cam or on board cam with anyone, you can see what car I'm actually using. Anyways, let's see here. 49, Sweet Tea Sturgill, currently running 4th. Go on board with him. Looks like he's actually about to pull off. Bossman NC Rockets just kind of sitting on, I believe.
Oh my!
Here. What happened? What happened?
I'm switching through qualifying cars, seeing who's out on track, and I get on to Flying Brian Cush. He was done with his laps. He just launched it off turn 3.
What's his car number? What's his car number?
57.
I'm going back in time. I need to see this.
Oh my! He does have a new paint tonight. Still repping the amazing Scooby-Doo paint. But he has switched it up.
Love it.
He's Rut Row Racing. I think that's what the banner on his car says.
We need to call it the Rut Row moment of the race or qualifier or whatever. It's whenever someone goes flying off the cushion.
The best part is if you look at that, he didn't hit the fence after he jumped it. So he did that cleanly.
I was about to say, that looked pretty clean, actually.
That looked fun, but there's not a single suspension piece that should be left.
Oh, absolutely. How does the stream look, though, Andrew? Is it choppy or is it just going?
Hey, it's going fine. It's just where there's a little bit of a delay.
I can live with the delay, as long as it's not just the laggiest thing on this planet.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I mean, it looks pretty solid.
I'll keep
an eye on it through the night just to make sure it doesn't get bad. But
all right, looks like it's time for the heats.
All right. Heat number 1, let's get this grid. All right. Excuse me. On pole tonight for heat number 1 is the 23 of Chase Odom. Second place is the 33 of Luke Rakowski. Third place is the 022 of Brooks Trammell. He won, if I'm correct. Yeah, he did win both races last week, so we'll see if he can repeat this week. Fourth place is the 57 of Flying Brian Cush. Fifth is Blazing Bocaro.
Car number?
In the 42. Sorry about that. In 6th place, you have the 11 of Christopher Larson. We are not going to talk about that paint. That is, to a true Mountain Dew lover, absolutely terrifying to look at. And the final car in tonight's first heat will be the 13 of Bob Kleeman.
If anyone's curious on him, oh, I just got an error saying free up storage space. Oh, no. Wait, that's my C drive. I'm not even recording to my C drive. Why are you low on space? You know what? Can't be bothered. Anyways, if anyone's curious on why we're thinking about the 11 car, that looks like a monster car, but it took us a minute. No, that says Mountain Dew. It looks cool, but that is what we here like to call a cursed image.
I wish him nothing but the best of luck, but that hurts.
Anyways, Pace Truck almost runs over my camera. Thank God it didn't. Pace Truck is off. We're about to begin our heats for tonight. Who's your pick, Andrew?
I'm gonna have to go with Brooks.
And for on that, let's see if he can make up as green flag is in the air. Here he comes. Looks like he's gonna throw it to the inside already in that 22. Here comes the 33 though. Luke Rakowski might make it through wide. Almost makes contact with the 23 of Chase Autumn. Who's going to bring it around first? Chase leads the first lap. Brooks goes back into third. Here they come out turn number 2. The 33 still able to hold on to second spot.
Looks like Flying Brian Cush and the 11 of Christopher are going to have a nice little battle here. Ooh, never mind. It looks like the 11 didn't get into the corner very well. It's going to allow the 42 to get his outside.
Oh, contact between Bo and the 13.
Back.
Caution's not in the air. Yellow flag now in the air.
Out now. Sorry for that. Just looks like right there the 11 got slowed down so much in the corner and just slid up. 42 had nowhere to go. 13 just got collected in it as well. Nowhere for those two cars out back to go, really.
Let's go on board with a 13 of Bob Kleeman. Alright, let's check out the new shoulder cam. Tonight's shoulder cam is, instead on the left side, is now on the right side, mounted on the Hans device. This camera provides better visibility through, well, there's no windshield on these cars. You can see more. Little contact in the corner, that caused the 11 to go for a slide job. Comes back up, and the 13 was already committed to his line. Let's go back up to the leaders. They made it to where caution laps no longer count, correct?
Caution laps seem to be counting. I think they have turned that off for the feature, though.
Okay.
I think caution laps still will count throughout the heats. I could be wrong, but I mean, and they may not have fixed it for the feature this week, but I do remember them talking about trying to get that fixed. But caution laps have counted so far in this first heat, so we will check and make sure if that is just a feature deal.
10-4. Anyways,
Pace truck's pulled off.
We are one to green, as he just said. Pace truck is off. The 33 looks like he's going to try maybe a jump. Not able to do so. 23. Chase Autumn leads them back to the green. Here comes the 22 again. Brooks Trammell. He's going to try and take second. Looks like he got a really good apex, actually. Just about able, not quite actually slide up back in front of Luke. Oh, he makes contact. Hold on to it, boys. 3 wide, still making contact. Oh, do they keep it straight? Oh, Brooks in the wall, almost upside down. Caution's not out. Heavy damage to the 22. Caution is now back out.
That's really bad for the 11 and the 22. Running in second place, 22, you know. Made contact with the 33 going down into turn number 3.
Brooks has some pretty heavy front end damage to that hot rod.
I think he's going to have to, unless he can get lucky and drive through the field, we're going to have a green white checkered for this heat here.
How many advances at the top 3?
Top 4.
Top 4.
Advance.
So he's going to have to pass 3 cars. Unless the heat ends.
No, the heat is extending for a green white checkered.
Okay.
So this first heat will have 12 laps right here.
Final transfer spot right now goes to the 42 of Blazing Bo Caro. But look at the 57. He started him up. What did he start? Like 4th, 5th? Something like that? He's up to 2nd.
The 57 started 4th.
Yeah. He's up 2nd. Good little run in the heat he's got going there in that Scooby-Doo.
Absolutely.
That is a nice looking car. Remember everyone, put your picks for your favorite paint schemes for each division.
Who you picking?
I don't know yet. There's still more cars through the heats. But right now, once again, I'm torn, okay? I love the Scooby-Doo car. I love the Joker car.
That Joker car.
Okay? I'm torn.
I'm right there with you.
My vote don't count since we're up here in the booth. But green flag back in the air. 23, Chase Autumn. Going to be 2 laps to go. Like I said, we'll hold a lead. The 33 and the 57 make contact. They're able to keep it straight. Does that open the door for the 42?
The 13 and the 22 making contact out back.
13 overshoots the cushion. That's the Ruh-Roh Raggy moment of the race thus far. Able to put it back onto the pavement. White flag in the air.
Right
the 22's able to make up another spot. Can he make up one more? He's going to throw it in. Not quite able to make it. Chase Autumn.
Caro will be wait. Oh, my bad.
Luke Rakowski is the final transfer spot.
Yes, he is.
Chase Autumn wins the heat, followed by Flying Brian Cush, then Blazing Bocaro, and Luke Rakowski will be the final transfer driver. Valiant effort to attempt to recover from Brooks, but I think he's going to have to make his way through the different mains. Working through the alphabet, as I believe I remember. And I just noticed I had the bloody starting lineup on the whole time.
You love to see it.
I gotta stop doing that. Why didn't you tell me?
Because we just started the heat on the stream, my man.
Oh. Okay, that's fair.
So, heat number 2. First place for heat number 2 is the 088 of Trent Verstraeten. Second place is the 150 of Skeggy Thrash. Third place is the 2 of Patrick Spangler. Fourth place is the 4 of Brian Johnson. Fifth place is the 62 of Dylan Beavers. Sixth is the 99 of Robbie Milburn. Seventh place is the 313 of David Tormaski.
That's 62. I said it last week, but there's just something about that. I like it. I like that a lot. Oh, and in the cockpit it says, "Get her done on the dash." Ooh.
The redneck in you is happy.
Oh, absolutely. Alrighty.
Lights are out on the pace truck right here.
At least he has his headlights on.
I'm going to hang out with this old boy here this weekend, and I think I'm going to get him for that one.
Pace truck once again almost smashes into our camera. Thank you for not doing that. And yeah. Green flag in the air, heat number 2. Looks like Trent.
Start right there.
Looks like Trent's able to get the best start so far. Oh, the 150. They're going to make it 3 wide almost for the lead. Here comes Skeggy Thrash. Throwing it on the inside. Not quite able to make it work. As I see contact being made.
Back. Not sure who the other vehicle or who the other car was, but
62.
The 4 of Brian Johnson and the 62 came together off of 4 right there.
That might have been the 313 also involved, as we're going to hit lap number 4. Trent started to pull about maybe half a second gap between him and Skeggy.
Oh, the 2 car goes over.
See who'll come back into focus here shortly. Oh, he's still around.
That's going to put the 99 of...
Oh, easy.
Robbie Milburn into the final transfer spot for tonight.
62.
Gives a nice little push in the first and second right there.
62 is going to have to pick up one more spot if he wants to advance without having to go through the alphabet. And looks like Trent's about to come under fire from the 150 of Skeggy.
You know, I'm going to be honest. This is just me as a broadcaster. I know I wouldn't say this if I was out there driving, but, you know, these are just heats, you know. I'd rather run second here just to make sure I made it than try something and screw my chances up.
Yeah. See, what I think's happening here is those guys see a potential checkered flag and they want to add it to their collection.
Absolutely. And as a driver, I would be right there telling a broadcaster, telling me that to shut up, that it's time to race.
Anyways.
2 different mindsets.
Skeggy is just more or less all but there on the 88. So we go to his rear camera. Let's get another little camera. Put in here. We're actually about on the quarter panel. Oh, does the 150 have a run? He had to really wrestle the car as we had 2 laps to go.
This 62 and 99 back here closing the gap a little bit. They're right there on top of each other.
This is for the final transfer spot. Going to be white flag in the air next time by. 62 trying to get a better run out of the corner. White flag is in the air.
He's right there.
He's there. This is for the final transfer spot. 62 of Dylan Beavers throwing it to the inside. Almost contact made. He has one last chance as they come into 3.
He's going to have to get on the outside of him, I think.
He throws it in. Contact is made. He spins out. 99 holds on to it. And the 62 crosses sideways in 5th spot.
Can't say he didn't give it his all right there.
Oh, absolutely. He tried his best. The 88 Trent Verstraeten holds on to win the second heat, followed by Skeggy. And wasn't able to get the other people in.
Second place in that was Skeggy Thrash.
I forgot to turn off the bloody thing again.
The third place was the 2 of Patrick Spangler. 4th, and your final transfer was the 4 of Brian Johnson.
All right, you know what? We're just going to use like the little reference car thing I have in the top right. That's going to count as a starting lineup.
All right, well, on pole tonight for heat number 3 is the 77, Kyle Ramsey. Second place is the 50 of Scott Herwit. Third place is the 44 of Chad Marshall. Fourth place is the 069 of Brian Smith. Fifth place is the 93 of Kyle Dersham. Sixth place is the 3 of Derek Ogden. And seventh place, Ogden, sorry about that. And 7th place is the 28 of Blake Doyle.
All right. Who's your pick for this one, Andrew?
You know, the 77 was fast last week.
That's true. I think the 44 has some new paint.
Well, with them announce a best in show, I feel like we're going to see a lot of new paints.
That is true. All right, looks like Pace Truck is about to pull off once again, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. No, he has the headlights on. And there he goes on the pit road. He gets closer and closer to smashing into my camera. Anyways, Pace Truck is once again on pit road. Green flag once again back in the air.
The 93 did not get a good start right there.
No, contact is being made. The 38
Everywhere.
also didn't get a good start. As here comes the 44. Chad Marshall goes up to 2nd spot.
3 car sent it in right there. Almost got into the rear quarter panel of that 50.
It's like the 77 though. He is enjoying seeing. Oh man, the 93 is around.
2 spins right there. No caution.
3 caution now in the air. That might have been on the. Who is that?
We
39.
We had a mistake here. Session has been advanced.
Do what?
So we'll see what happens right here.
Did they accidentally advance the session?
Yep.
Ooh.
So if that is it right here, I don't believe it will be.
I don't know. That is what happened. At the moment, Kyle Ramsey, Chad Marshall, Scott Herwit, and Blake Doyle are the top 4 that would advance.
I believe since it's a race and not a practice or a qualifying session, though, iRacing will not advance it.
Okay.
So,
we'll
I am unsure of this. This is my first set of heats that I've had the opportunity doing.
I've raced in a few when this asphalt street stocks did at Phoenix like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Pace
Alright,
truck. Off pit road. We're gonna go back racing. Thank goodness. Green flag is in the air.
Top first and second get a nice little jump on everybody right there, but that 77, if he can hold that, he has nothing to worry about.
The 93 has this pretty heavy rear end damage. I think it's the 3 and the 69 that have front end damage, but the 3 ain't gonna let it mess with his car. He's He's trying to pass the 69 for 5th spot. Here he goes to the inside. Derek Ogden to the inside of Brian Smith. Throws it in there. Can't quite get past there. Those cars have the aerodynamics, or the front aerodynamics of a brick. So we had 2 laps to go now. Kyle Ramsey in this.
38, I believe. Make sure I have his number correct.
Oh, it's the 28.
Yes, it is. It's the 28. His number's showing 38 for us, or 39.
White flag in here. Oh, someone hopped the cushion. I think that was a 69. That's going to allow the 3 to get around him. I wonder if there was a little contact, actually. Oh! Kyle Ramsey did, in fact, win the heat. The 3 and the 69 did make contact, and the 69 got the rough end of the deal from it. Interesting. All right, is this the final heat, or are we into the C main now?
This is the final heat right here. So on pole for heat number 4, we have the 49 of Sweet Tea Sturgill. Second place, we have the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. Third place, we have the 51 of Matthew Ogden. Fourth place, we have the 5 of Mike Easy Money. Fourth place, we have Mike Easy Money. My bad. Fifth place, we have the 37, the NC Rocket. Sixth place is the 69 of Bradley Hunt. And starting in... Oh, never mind. He did not grid.
Wait,
so it would just be those 6 cars. Brock Poole did not grid in the 615.
Hold on. One moment here. I gotta find it. So Ogden... Wait. Then who did I thought was Ogden last heat?
There was an Ogden last heat. I think we have family running.
Okay.
We have Derek Ogden that was in heat number 3.
Okay. Just making sure. I thought I was like losing my mind for half a second there.
Not yet. Not far off, but not yet.
Alright, once again, ladies and gentlemen, there is a pretty substantial delay in the heats. I'm pretty sure y'all are actually a heat behind on what we're actually running. Andrew, can you confirm that's more or less what the buffer is?
The caution where they accidentally advance a session is what is currently on stream right now.
Good Lord.
Alright, well, Pace Truck is off.
Yes, he is. Thank you for missing the camera, good friend. And we are green. I believe the 80 and the 49 are teammates, so let's see if they treat each other like teammates. Sturgill. Looks like he's going to get the better run coming out forward. Slides up in front of the 80. To the inside goes Stroke Gunderson. So I hear contact in the rear view.
And they are 3 wide coming off 4
looks
right
like the
there.
69's just about out of shape. Was able to hold on to it. So he has the 51 and the 5 make contact, and the 37 Bossman's having a little bit of connection issues. As he hit lap number 3, Sweet Tea Sturgill started to pull a little bit of the gap. Here comes the 51, Matt Ogden, looking to the inside of Easy Money. 5's really wrestling that car to go on the shoulder cam. So he almost actually hops the cushion.
Playing nice right now, surprisingly.
Everyone's pretty much single file at the moment.
About 4 laps to go here at the line. We'll see if Brandon, the 37, has anything for the 51, or if the 69 can pounce on a mistake from both drivers.
We have 69 Brandon didn't get through the corner too well. Here comes the 69 of Bradley Hunt.
Exactly what. Oh.
Almost. Oh, contact is made.
Both drivers keep it straight, so they get to continue racing, but we'll see if they've got anything, if they can mount a charge against 4th place.
69. Looks like he's going to be able to maybe hold the spot, or does Brandon have another run on the outside? Here he comes, gets around, retakes the position. So we have 2 laps to go now. Sweet Tea Sturgill still the leader with about 2.5 gap. 2.5 second gap. Looks like the 80. He's got his mirror full of the 5.
That 5 car's been willing it. He definitely wants to get up there. And
white flag in the air. Looks like he might attack the wall. Does he dive it into 3? Trying to get a run. Looks like the 80 gets a bit better of an exit. Here they come. Looks like the 80's going to be able to get out ahead. Yes, he is. Sweet Tea Sturgill wins the heat, followed by Stroke Gunderson, Mike Easy Money, and Matthew Ogden rounds out the top 4 advance spots. And it looks like
right, we are skipping the B main. We will, or the C main, my apologies. We have the B main, which will be 10 laps. And I am not sure how many advance. I believe it's the top 5, but if anybody in the comments knows, correct me. We'll make sure I learn this going forward.
All right. Oh, excuse me. What's the start looking like?
I had to get everything set back up. Sorry about that. All right, so for this B main right here on pole, we have the 3 of Derek Ogden. Sorry. Second place is the 62 of Dylan Beavers. Third place is the 022 of Brooks Trammell. Fourth place is the NC Rocket in the 37. Fifth place is the 11 of Christopher Larson. Sixth is the 313 of David Termeski. Seventh place is the 93 of Kyle Dersham. 8th is the 69 of Bradley Hunt. 9th is the 13 of Bob Kleeman. 10th is the 2 of Patrick Spangler. 11th is the 069 of Brian Smith. And Brock Poole, once again, did not grid for the B main.
I think he's been having some wheel issues. Anyways, looks like we're going to go 1 to green this time around. Yep, laps are out on the pace truck.
Yeah. Flying Brian Cush says even with the delay, the string still looks good, so
I'll take it. Pace truck is pulling off pit road. Green flag in the air. Oh, the 69, I think, tagged the wall a little bit. Appears to be no worse for wear. As the 22, here comes Brooks Trammell. Contact between the 3 and the 62. Oh, the 3 sideways. Oh, he takes out the 37.
Right in the front.
Caution is out.
This is gonna be good for Brooks. This is gonna put him in a really good position to move on right here, but that's gonna hurt a lot of drivers right there.
At 3, he got sideways in the corner. And
yeah.
Just the
69 went off track going into 3, or going down the backstretch actually. And then going into 3 right there, the 3 car just kind of got sideways and slowed up so much that the 62 had nowhere to go but right into his rear quarter panel, turned him down right in front of the 37, left Brandon nowhere to go, and that put him right into the door of, I believe that's the 93. They just stacked up behind him right there.
I want to go on board with the 069. I think he managed to keep it clean for that entire start. So we're going to go on board with the 069 for this entire start.
I'm going to mute myself before I open this Pepsi.
How did he avoid that, actually? Some good driving from the 069, but Brian Smith able to keep it out of harm's way. So the 3's trying to regain track. Brian Smith is now in 7th spot as we now take a 1 to green.
This will be pretty interesting to see. Can Brooks hang on to it? 62's running in 3rd place right now. So, right now, your final transfer spot is the 11, and green flag is out.
The 3 is slow on the, I guess that'd be considered the apron.
The 3 was being told to pass everybody, and he wasn't sure what to do, so he just slowed down. But right now, your final transfer spot is the 11 of Christopher Larson. He's got a nice gap behind him to the 33 of David Termeski.
Brooks has pulled about a 2nd gap. He gets a real good apex through there. That was a good line.
I want to say, if we butcher your name, if you send us a direct message or comment it in the stream chat, I will do my absolute best to correct myself.
Here comes the 37, the NC Rocket. Brandon Yamrick, he has a little bit of a run on the 62. Gonna see 2 laps to go. Coming this time by. We're trying to get a run. 2 laps to go. Go on board the 62. Actually, oh, there you go. You see Brandon right there. He's going to probably throw it in. Here he comes.
Oh, no. 2nd place
the
right
93.
there got way too sideways.
That's going to mess up the whole field pretty much. That ruined Brandon's run. His white flag is now in the air. Does the 62 try and pass the 93?
This would help his position for the feature right here.
Here he comes. He has a run. He's going to send it to the outside at the line. I think the 93 got it. Yes, indeed. Valiant effort. It's like the final
the
transfer.
11 of... Go ahead.
You're already on it. I was going to say final transfer spot.
Yeah. The final transfer spot right there from the B main was Christopher Larson. So your 5 advancing from the B main right here will be the 022 of Brooks Trimmel, 93 of Kyle Dersham, 62 of Dylan Beavers, the 37 Brandon, or the NC Rocket, and the 11 of Christopher Larson.
All right, let's see if we can get a Brock in here since it's the warm-up.
I will do my best to get him in here.
As that's going on, we can go ahead and try and get the starting lineup in real quick if you want.
Absolutely. I'll jump over here and get that going. All right, so we do have 21 drivers tonight for the feature here. So starting on pole is the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. 2nd place is the 44 of Chad Marshall. 3rd place is the 150 of Skeggy Thrash. 4th is the 57 of Flying Brian Cush. 5th is the 49 of Sweet Tea Sturgill. 6th place is the 77 of Kyle Ramsey. 7th is the 088 of Trent Verstraeten. 8th is the 23 of Chase Odom. 9th is the 42 of Blazin' Bocaro. 10th is the 4 of Brian Johnson. 11 is the 50 of Scott Hurwitt. 12th is the 5 of Mike Easy Money. 13th is the 33 of Luke Burkowski. 14th is the 99 of Robbie Milburn. 15th is the 28 of Blake Doyle. 17th is the 51 of Matthew Ogden. 17th is the 022 of Brooks Trammell. He's got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to go back to back this week. 18th will be the 93 of Kyle Dersham. 19th will be the 62 of Dylan Beavers. 20th will be the 37, the NC Rocket. And starting 21st tonight will be the 11 of Christopher Larson.
Alrighty. See if Brock is in gen or anything. Don't see him. Oh, there he is. So 2 minutes left. See if we can go and get him in here. As I'm... What in the world? Can you hear me?
I can. I hear you loud and clear, buddy.
Something has messed up for me. iRacing has messed up. Like, I'm not getting a screen on iRacing anymore. What in the world? I have nothing but a black screen. What just happened to iRacing?
We're still on lap 4 of 10 by the stream, so I can't tell you if everything's going good still, but
I don't know what just happened.
Is everything back?
No. No, I have nothing but a black screen. It's like I've lagged out, but I'm still actually in. Technical difficulties. Something just completely bugged out for me. Do you see anything?
Yeah, I still have the race and everything. They're still doing the warm-ups.
I don't know. I don't know what just happened. That is weird. I'm going to restart iRacing real quick. That's going to mess up my cameras. Actually, yeah, it's going to mess up my camera. So we will be right back. I have a black screen. What in the world? Why did it do that? Why?
One second. Let me go run in here and let Brandon know. I'll paint as good of a picture as I can if you're still streaming.
Yeah, I'm still streaming.
I'll paint as good of a picture as I can.
I'm currently trying to load back in. I forgot to actually activate the little video I do for intermission. I'm loading back in. But now the stream has a black screen. Oh, there we go. Technical difficulties, everyone. My apologies. The one moment the internet's actually working, iRacing decides to bug out. Is it a full moon out tonight? Because I swear, you cannot make this stuff up.
All right. I have returned.
Andrew, is it a full moon tonight?
I don't know. I don't go outside. That's a lie. I went outside today to clean my car's carpet.
Today's Wednesday.
Giving it a good old deep clean.
It's a waxing gibbous, so it's not a full moon. So that doesn't explain anything.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to cut you off right here until you get back in.
Are we green?
I'm getting ready to. Pace Truck's lights are off.
Okay, I don't have proper camera control, so everything that I had previous, that ain't going to work, so we're just going to work with what I got, pretty much.
We will make the best out of it.
Oh, absolutely. If that does that again, I'm going to be fairly upset, I'm not going to lie. Once again, I apologize. That's not supposed to happen. I don't know why that happened.
All right. Pace Truck is off.
All right. Green flag is in the air.
Oh, you're back in here?
Yeah. My computer's faster than yours, actually. Anyways, 80. Stroke Gunnarsson, it looks like he's going to be able to hold everyone up. Actually, here comes the 150. They're 3 wide per second. They might go 4 wide. Oh, good Lord. Here they come into 3. Here comes the 088. Trent Verstraeten, he's going to throw it all the way to the inside, trying to make up a couple of spots. Contact being made. The 88 almost goes around. He is around. Yellow flag in the air, and I'm going to take this moment to quickly make some cameras.
Alright, I'll describe this while he makes some cameras. Just coming off a 4 right there. Just the 088 just slides up, makes contact with the 49. Sweet Tea Sturgill.
I'll get a special behind-the-scenes look. We've been doing that for this week's broadcast pretty much. Did a little bit in Thunder, and we're going to do the same for Kings of Sling. This is how this is what I usually do during practice before we go on air.
Just to actually fix my mistake right there. The 44 and Sweet Tea come together, and to try and stay off the 44, Sweet Tea comes down and gets the 088. That's how it looks to me from my angle.
And 4.
Just racing hard early on, but had the 57 of Flying Brian Cush flying through the air right there to avoid him.
Where?
77 followed him. Lap 2 coming to the start, or just past the start-finish line.
I need to see this. I need to see this. Unfortunately, we were also not able to get Brock interviewed.
I told him we'd bring him up after the feature tonight.
Once again, sorry for the technical difficulty delay. It's not been my night, pretty much. That's how I can describe it. But I just about got my camera set back up. It's not going to be perfect. Once again, I usually have like 20 minutes to perfect this stuff. But I'm going to do this in about 30 seconds.
Alright.
Alright, that'll work.
Has been delayed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
Wait.
I got a wrong call. We are...
What's happening?
Oh, they did throw the caution.
Are they still sorting stuff out?
Yeah, they threw a caution to change the restarts to double file.
Okay. I can actually look at my cameras now. That looks alright. Alright, so cameras are back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed a little behind the scene of me making cameras. The 50, are they all just like spinning tires, or is that? Or is...
No, they're having to stop for the truck.
Okay.
I do believe that's iRacing messing up the tires, though.
Interesting. Alright, well, pace truck's gone again. And
I don't believe they're going to go once again, because once you change it to double file, it will still stay single file for the very next restart. But the next time there's a caution's whenever it finally does a switch to double wide.
Oh, there goes the truck.
We should get going this time around, but to check, caution laps do not count for the feature. We are still on lap 2 right here.
Alright.
So they counted through the heats, but they didn't count through the feature.
Alrighty, we'll try this again.
Pace truck is off. Oh, never mind. I'm just an idiot.
I got scared for a second.
I did too.
But that does give me the idea. How about crank it up?
Haven't done one all night. Let's do it.
Alright, crank it up. Brought to you by Sneed Game Farm. Coming right up.
Ooh!
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to get another crank it up at some point later tonight, but right there, just the 80 didn't maintain a lot of speed through the corner right there, and the 44 just closed the gap and hit him right in the door.
Sent the 44 Chad Marshall around. But let's see here. Let's see where the 22's at. Let's see here.
He is up to 12th. He started 17th. He has made up 5 positions so far in just 3 laps.
Is Brooks still the potential favorite to come back and whip these boys?
I'm not sure.
He's going to have plenty of time to do it.
Absolutely.
As this field snakes their way around. It's not really a snake. It's an object. We'll go with that. A bunch of super stocks. Brought to you by Pool Transportation, proud sponsor of King of Sling. If Brooke does come back and win this race, without a doubt, he will receive the King Slinger Award. Correct?
Absolutely.
All right, we are 1 to green. We're going to line them up, try it again. So we have Skeggy Thrash. I believe he was the winner of the late models last week. Green flag in the air. Here they come. Skeggy looks like he does get a good restart as I see the 80 now. Stroke Gunderson under fire from Sweet Tea Sturgill.
Man, that 77 almost went around through 1 and 2. Him and the 42 got together.
Oh, him and the 44 make contact. Oh, almost goes into the wall. Great recovery. The 5, he's going to throw it all the way to the top. Let's see if he's able to make that stick. Almost overshoots the cushion.
Got to be careful. Get a little angry and you overdrive a corner. That's night ending here as the one car does it.
Oh, that was the 4.
Yeah, the 4 of Brian Johnson does slide it off the banking over in turn 4.
22, Brooke Trammell. He actually worked. He's made his way up to 9th. He's coming. Give him enough restarts. He's going to be battling for the lead here shortly.
Absolutely.
He's still going for it. He just passed the 77. He's got his eyes on the 33 now. Here comes the 77 though. Kyle Ramsey, he wants that spot back. I believe that's a battle for 8. Not quite able to make it as they make a little bit of contact. Brooks is a man on a mission. He's driving like he's possessed. He makes a little bit of contact with the 33 of Luke. Rakowski, he's going to move up into 7th.
42 and the 23, I believe, making some contact up there.
Here comes Brooke again. He's after the 23.
Skeggy Thrash, though, has a nice little lead right here over the
yellow flag.
Caution is out.
Oh, the 22 hits the 23. That was almost a bad situation worse. It's the 44. What happened to 44 here? Oh, the 50 got loose. Looks like it just hit the 44, Chad Marshall.
All right, that helps out Brooks a ton.
Let's
right
go
here.
on.
That erases the lead of the 150 of Skeggy Thrash.
Let's go on board with the 37, because he was like literally right in the middle of this whole wreck. He was battling the 54 spot. You can see the 50 just gets a little too low and just bonks right into the 44 of Chad Marshall. Looks like Chad does have some pretty significant front end damage. So we go back up here. Going to be a 2-wide restart. But I'm pretty sure you agree with me that everyone's eyes here is going to be on the 22.
Absolutely.
And this rate, he's got the King Slinger Award wrapped up for the Pool Transportation Superstock Division.
At the moment, he does. Second place right now would be the 33 of Luke Burkowski.
Green flag in the air. Burke doesn't get the best start, but I'm sure he's already going to be hungry. So they're going to go 4 wide into 1.
77 and 23 make contact. The 77 got turned around due to the contact, but they are wrecking up front after the caution. It almost looked like. Now, Trenton, I'm not sure. But right now, it shows that Brooks Tremmel is in 3rd.
That's what I'm looking at, too. Oh, looks like he's giving away some spots.
We'll see what he has to give away right here, but
that man might have just drove his way all the way up into 3rd. Let's give some backstory here, okay? In his heat, he was involved in a wreck, and he had to fight his way, I believe, in the B main.
He did.
Finished, I think, 2nd or 3rd in the B main. Started almost last here in the feature, and now he is he's still 6th. But that is still one heck of a drop.
Had they hung on to it for just a few more seconds, he would have went from 6th to 3rd in a pretty much a lap.
All right, I think we're about to go 1 to green again. 42, Blazing Bow car, he has a little bit of damage to that front end of that Joker mobile.
I think he's going to be lapping when he has to foot that bill.
Oh, good Lord. Race cars are expensive.
Yes, they are. Scooby-Doo's got a little bit of damage to the rear as well.
Who?
Scooby-Doo. Flying Brian Cush. The base truck is off.
All right, Skeggy gets good restart. I'm going to try to keep one of my eyes on that 22. Skeggy gets a good restart. I see the 22. He looks like he's going for it already. Trying to put the moves on the 42. Oh, Blazing Bow. He's going to try and pass on the outside here. Right now the position is going to the 22 as the 49, Sweet T Sturgill, trying to take over the lead from Skeggy Thrash as they come into 3. Looks like he's going to take it. Oh, here comes Skeggy, though, on the inside. Who led the lap? Sweet T Sturgill leads the lap that time by. Do we see another potential crossover? Sweet T will run, throws it back on the bottom. Does Skeggy go for a crossover? Here he comes to the inside at the line. Skeggy leads the lap again. Here comes Sweet T again on the inside. Don't look now, but the 22's fighting for 3rd. So I hear contact in the middle of the field. Here comes the 49 and the 150 again.
22's loves.
Yellow flag in the air.
As I was saying, the 22 loves to see this. There's 2 leaders right there fighting it out, but
I
see the like a caution more.
I see the 42 and the 23 in trouble. What happened to Blazing Bow? That 23 has all sorts of
23 got
damage.
hit by the 99 coming, I believe that's the 99. Let me check. Yes, it is. The 99 just slides up and hits the 23 of Chase and sends him into the wall. The 42 just missed the corner. Oh. Actually, going down the back stretch, that contact that you heard was between the 23 and the 42. Those 2 came together on the back stretch right there just off of 2, and the 42 was off the corner right there through 3 and 4.
Huh.
23's coming out of the pits now. 42 still on track with some heavy right front damage right there.
Alright. Let's go back up to what's going to be the race for the lead here in a little bit. Brooks Trammell is in third. We are 1 to green. Haven't hit the halfway point of the race yet. Alright. Pace truck is in. This is going to get wild. Green flag is in the air. Skeggy Thrash on the inside, able to hold off. The 49 still hear contact in the background. Here comes the 22.
I believe the caution came
in.
immediately right back out.
Looks like the 39, maybe the 4. Oh, yeah, they never went green, I don't think. Or properly, anyways.
As,
back here.
Oh, I think I see why the caution came out.
What happened?
The 62 was trying to enter onto the track after the pack came by, and while he was sitting there, I think iRacing has picked up the caution. Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it would have had to have been, because it doesn't say that the caution was thrown by anybody, so that is what brought out that caution right there. A little unfortunate. Hopefully nobody lost any positions due to that.
I don't think so. The top 3's still the same. I think we're going to see 1 to green coming next time by. We are 1 to green. It says, according to the ticker, the leader is Skeggy Thrash, but right now Sweet Tea Sturgill is in front.
Yeah, I think they had a mix-up on the lineup right there due to that mess-up. But
Pace truck is in. All right, Sweet Tea Sturgill is the leader, and Brooks is in 4th. Here comes the 150 and the 22 on the inside. Brooks able to take over 3rd spot once again.
Oh, contact. The 80 and the 33 make contact back there. 80 keeps it straight, but the 33
he just made contact with the 57. The 80's still in trouble. He's completely around now. Yellow flag in the air.
The time of caution right there. 2nd place, I think, transferred over to the 22. But we will see at the line right here.
Now it looks like Brooks is going to be behind the 49. There might be an issue with the 20. Oh, okay. He was pulling to the inside. I was like, uh-oh. Maybe trying to get some stickier dirt on those tires.
They said by the end of the feature, this thing would be like ice. We had a lot of cautions tonight, but.
Alright, I'm assuming we're going to get the 1 to green next time around. Yep. Alright. Brooks Trammell once again in 3rd spot. Right now, it's been a battle between Skeggy Thrash and Sweet Tea Sturgill. But if one of them makes a slip, Third place is going to be right there looking for that slip. And don't forget, 57 flying Brian Cush in the Scooby-Doo car. He's still up here. Anyways, green flag in the air. Sketty gets a real good restart. Here comes the 22 on the inside. He's able to slide up in front of Sweet Tea. Does Sweet Tea go to the inside? Can't quite get the run.
I think that turn one on the restarts is everybody's best chance to gain as much position as possible.
For the lead, here comes the 22. Brooks Trammell coming to the inside, almost makes contact with the 150 of Skeggy Thrash. Here, they're going to be almost 3 wide.
They are wrecking. Not sure if it'll bring out a caution, but the 77 goes around.
We are still green. Here comes the 22 again. Trying to get a run on the inside. Skeggy driving for all he's worth. And the 49 Sweet Tea Sturgill. It's a 3-man battle for the lead and possibly the win. Here they come out for... Oh, Sweet Tea does not get a good exit.
.150's having to protect the bottom from the 22.
Looks like he might be slowly building, just ever so slightly a little bit of a gap.
We'll see if he can hang on to it. Brooks hasn't lost a race this season so far. It's just been 1 week, but he won both races last week. So
I'm looking at just on the shoulder cam. He's Scandi flicking the corners. It looks like get that weight transfer in. 0-1. He just turns it all the way to the left, trying to get a run. Just about there. Let's see if he just completely throws in. Oh, the 150 blinked a little bit. Sets up the weight transfer with the Scandi flick. So it just mirrors the 150 having a little bit of internet issues here.
I believe he is as well. The 150 has blinked a few times in the last lap or two. 22 is right there on his rear bumper.
He is just about there. Here he comes. To the inside, almost made contact. He's still on the inside. He's got to wait he's got to wait another lap to try and get momentum back on his side. But if they do get side by side, you know who's going to enjoy seeing that?
The 49.
49 of Sweet Tea Sturgill.
Yeah, he made up a little bit of time right there with the 22 going to the inside in 3 and 4.
Oh, someone's stuck on the outside there. That's the 80. His yellow flag is back out. Oh, the 42! That did not look very good from what I just barely saw. Blazing Bo Caro. Oh, he just got a little loose. Went in the grass. And just slams into the 80. The 80 had nowhere to go. Bad day for the 80. He's already, looks like a couple laps down. Just went even worse. Let's go on board with him. I'm not sure if he even saw the 42 coming.
I'm not sure he did either. I just went back and saw that.
It's wrong place at the wrong time, unfortunately. All right, we're going to go green with about 12 laps to go. It's still anyone's race.
Absolutely.
So the 150 does blink a little bit. Pace truck is in. Green flag's in the air. Here comes the 22 on the outside. Able to maybe carry the momentum. Skeggy still fighting on the bottom. Whoever has the momentum coming out of the corner is pretty much going to decide who has the lead here. So we're going to see 13 to go. Skeggy with the power move on the inside. Can't quite slide up. Brooks Trammell Doesn't retake the lead. He gets the lead.
150 of Skeggy slammed the door on the 49. 49 dove it to the inside of him right there through 1 and 2.
Here comes
see if he
Sweet
can
Tea.
make something work.
Yellow flag back in the air. Oh, the 38 slams into the 37. Brandon Yamrick, the NC Rocket, the boss man. Got slammed into. That's another situation of where I don't even think he saw him coming. Yeah, he's gotten out of the car. He's probably not in a good mood. All right.
Yeah, that 39's running a custom number right there, but it's showing him in sim as the 28. So
okay, it's 28.
Yeah. So if there's been some confusion on our number calling right there, that is why.
All right, pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air.
22 got a nice run right there.
Oh, I hear a little bit of contact. Oh, they're beating and banging in the rear view.
4 wide, and they made it work.
Oh, the 99's around. He's still around. Gets it back going. Does he get it up to speed in time for the leaders?
He is back rolling.
Meanwhile, up front, here comes the 49, Sweet Tea Sturgill, trying to get to the inside of Skeggy Thrash for second spot. And I see Flying Brian Cush there in fourth. So we have 10 laps to go. Second 150, still trying to get a run on the 22.
He's closing the gap right there.
9 to go. They are slowly gaining on that lap car.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Will the 99 become a problem for these leaders? Will it take away the 150's run? Or will it help the 150 and hold up the 22? 22's been pretty good just about anywhere he's needed to put that race car, so we'll see.
Yellow flag.
And that throws it all out.
Oh, they were 4 wide. Looks like the 50 got the rough end of the bargain. Was that? I don't think that brought out the caution. What brought out the caution? Oh, race control. J threw the caution there. What brought that out? Was it the 99? No. What brought that out?
Not entirely sure. I know the 23 had gone off the banking in 3 and was coming back, but he was rolling the whole time. He never stopped. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, he never stopped. I'm not entirely sure why that caution was thrown.
Okay, anyways, we're gonna go green about 7 laps. We're gonna go green 7 to go. 23. What is 23 up to? Chase Odom. Trying to get a spot back in line, maybe. Okay, not many laps left in this one. Anything can happen, and it probably will happen.
Absolutely.
Headline of the race, once again, 022 of Brooks Trammell. Winner of the Super Stocks and late model races last week. In his heat tonight, got caught up in the early wreck, did not advance through the heat, had to race us through the B main, started pretty much almost last in tonight's feature, has driven his way all the way up to the lead and is quite possibly 7 laps from victory.
I'm not sure if you saw that, but under caution, Brooks took a hard right.
I saw that. He put his tires on him, the cushion.
He hooked a hard right from the bottom and got hit in the door by the 49.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
He come over the radio just now and said, sorry about that. My daughter grabbed the steering wheel.
Huh.
But green flag is out, I believe.
It is about to come to 5 laps to go. Brooks is starting to pull almost a second gap between him and Skeggy. See the 49 now. He's going to try and take over second spot. He has some damage to that left front of that race car. Is that the 4 car, I believe, trying to pass the 57 of Brian Cush. He is there. They make a little bit of contact. Here comes the 4. Can't quite get to his inside this time. Might be able to get to his outside. 57 goes to block the outside. Oh, here comes the 4. Couldn't quite get there. Now he's there. This is for 4th spot. Oh, the 4 doesn't get a good run through the corner. Go back up front here. Half-second gap.
To go. Does the 150 have anything for the 22? Brooks Trammell.
Here comes the 49, though. Still trying to get around Skeggy. To the inside he goes. Coming to 2 to go. Oh, he's going to make the pass. Possible slide job from Skeggy. 2 laps to go. That's all Brooks needs to see. Here comes Sweet Tea Sturgill again. Possible with a run to the inside.
Staying right there on him. He's giving it everything he's got.
White flag in the air. He's going to try and get a run on the outside. He's going to full send ahead into 3. He has a run on the backstretch. Here he comes to the inside. Brooks Trammell goes 3 for 3 actually, and second place goes to the 150 of Skeggy Thrash. Followed by Sweet Tea Sturgill, Flying Brian Cush, and Trent Verstraeten takes home 5th. What happened to the 4? He fell all the way to 10th.
Yeah. Brooks Trammell started 17th tonight.
Man, oh man.
Started 17th. He is the King Slinger for tonight's feature.
Absolutely fantastic drive by the 22. And I'm going to go check Discord and see who is all in it. 49's in there. The 22's in there. Let's go ahead and pull the 49 in.
Absolutely.
Oh, good Lord, something just stuck. Sweet Tea, you got a copy?
I got you, sir.
Well, 3rd place. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's not really what I was shooting for, but I guess we'll take it for consistency.
Absolutely. If I believe correctly, you finished in the top 3 last week in the Super Stocks and in the late models last week, if I remember correctly. Is that true, or is my brain...
Oh,
that's one.
Nope, yeah. We were, I think, 3rd in the Street Stocks and 2nd in the late model, so just trying to keep it up in the top 3 for points-wise, and hopefully we can get one of these in the next coming weeks.
You're Mr. Consistent so far. That's always great. Once again, I thought you were going to have Skeggy going into the corner, but he was able to come back on that outside.
Yeah, the tracks got super slick. A lot slicker than I had intended for. Haven't really practiced that slick. But, I mean, we had some good running there. We're, slide jobbing each other every corner. So, good racing, but hopefully it turns out better for me next time.
Still podium. Cannot be too upset with that. Andrew, you got any questions for Sweet Tea?
Anybody you want to shout out on your car?
We got Bo Caro for doing the paint, and then I guess anybody who's looking to get on the car, I'm open to anything.
Absolutely, man. Well, congrats on third place.
Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.
Absolutely.
All
right. In second place tonight, we have Skeggy Thrash. Man,
What's up, guys?
you had a good car today. You know, is there anything that you could have done to maybe catch that 22?
I think I had a beat on him once he finally got in front of me. I don't think I had enough laps to get it completely figured out. I started to get it, and then we had a caution called, and he just had a real good jump on me on that last restart, and I just could not catch him.
Yeah, man, cautions were absolutely something that hurt you tonight, but is there anybody you want to shout out on that car?
Oh, absolutely. All my guys over at Trash Panda, you know, they've really hooked me up, helped me practice, get fast. Got to give a shout out to my pops. I know he's watching. Yeah, it was hooked up tonight. I think we got it figured out, and hopefully next week we can go for that P1.
Absolutely, man. Good run tonight by the 150 of Skeggy Thrash.
You guys take it easy.
Absolutely, man. You yourself. And the winner tonight, 3 in a row.
From
Man
the back.
is unbeatable. The 22 of Brooks. Man, where do we start?
Andrew, your mic cut out, buddy.
It was rough. I didn't even make the cut in the heat race. Had to run to Concy. Won the Concy. Started 17th. Didn't really think I'd get up there as fast as I did. People was dicing around and losing a lot of momentum, and I was able to pick up spots pretty quick. Cautions played into my favor as they didn't for Skeggy. As the cautions come out, I knew that I was about the better one to get around on the bottom, so I just was patient, stayed level-headed, calm, and just hit my marks every lap, and it paid off.
Absolutely.
I'll say.
The King Slinger tonight, starting 17th, and you win the sucker. Can't do any better than that.
It felt real good. I did a little more testing this week, tried out where it was getting slick. I knew that I had to run something a little different than what I was last week to outrun these guys because they on my toes each race.
Absolutely, man. Well, congrats on the win again. Is there anybody you want to shout out on your car tonight?
Yeah, I want to give big thanks to HRE Motorsports, everything they do for me. Vortex Wraps for giving me this bad hot rod to ride with each week. Checkers and Records podcast, they do every Sunday. They're real good to me. Black and White Sports, they do one every Tuesday. They're real good to me as well. High Side Graphics, High Side Apparel, and T-shirts and hats. And that's about it, man. And thank you guys, and thank Brandon for putting on this show.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you, and congrats again to the winner tonight, Brooks Trammell.
Thank you. See y'all in the Limited.
Absolutely. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of Brock Poole, the Dirt Street Stock Series sponsor.
Poole Transportation.
Thank you for fixing my mess ups.
What? Oh, no.
I said, thank you for finishing my sentences.
Okay. Oh, man, that was incredible to watch.
I agree, man. I mean, following the 2022 running through the field, you know, like he said, cautions played into his hand, but it did not play into the hand of the 150. I feel like that would have been a much different show had they went green.
I know we're only in race 2 of the season, but is the 22 already making himself known as a championship favorite?
I mean, if he continues this, 2 wins in a row. I'm not gonna say it just yet, but I mean he's starting the file. He's building his case on why he's a championship favorite right here.
All right. Let's see here.
He is sending us a message. He says he has lost his internet. right now, and he is rebooting, so we will get him pulled in if we can. But up next, we have the late models at Lernerville Speedway.
Yamrick Auto late models. Oh, he said he has to reboot his router. All right. Do we want to go ahead and make our way into the other session?
Yeah, I say we'll make our way into the other session and get ready to broadcast that one. And if he gets his computer rebooted in time and wants to jump in before the race, we can get him then.
All righty. We'll be back here momentarily, ladies and gentlemen. Technical difficulties at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find a little intermission thing. When iRacing crashed, it took all of my tabs with it. So this will be a moment. Alrighty. Fortunately, we could not get Brock in here in time for the interview. Qualifying is underway now for the Yamrick Auto Late Model Series. And for tonight, one of the drivers in the field will receive, I believe, a random drawing. One of the drivers in the field will receive a free paint / wrap from Dice Designs. So that's pretty cool. Once again, Dice Race Designs. Check them out on Facebook. That's right now our pole sitter. The pole sitter. Look at that. Brooks Trammell.
Where he left off, ma'am.
Right where he left off. Let's see if he can hold on to that. Can the man go 4 in a row? That would be nothing short of incredible.
I agree right here. One thing I do want to mention to the viewers watching this, just like in the Full Transportation Street Stock Series, in the Yamrick Auto Late Model Division here, we are picking the best paint week to week. The one with the most amount of votes will get $10 at the end of the season for Best in Show.
And also, real quick, we will also go over the standings for the Yamrick Auto Late Model Series. Bring it up here. Once again, brought to you by Federated Insurance. First place is Brooks Trammell, followed by Adam Sturgill and Skeggy Thrash round out the top 3. Robert Milburn and Luke Rakowski will round out the top 5, followed by Brandon Yamrick. Brandon was not able to actually race in the late models last week due to him filling in his race control. Matthew Ogden is in 7th. Michael Lannis is in 8th. Brian Smith is 9th. And round out the top 10 in points is Dylan Dickerson. Alright, let's see who is still on track for their qualifying runs. 62, I believe, of Dylan Beavers is out on track. That Team BYG late model. Right now, your pole sitter is still the 22 of Brooks Trammell.
Man, I'm trying to think if I can recall a time where I've just watched somebody do stuff like this. Man, I can't. Kyle Busch, and this is an asphalt guy, and this transfers absolutely 0 to dirt. But if you want dominating performance, I mean, you could. Kyle Busch's 2015 return after breaking, I believe his
dude goes off
foot and his leg coming back to win the championship. Man was hard to beat right there. That's the case for Brooks right now. He's hard to beat.
Another thing to mention in terms of not quite domination, but something that kind of could be similar, was Casey Kane in the All-Star race. Got voted into the show and just won.
You know, I've went to every... Wait, what year was that?
I think 2009? 2008, 2009?
Yeah, if it was 2009, I've been to every All-Star race till this year, since they've moved it to Bristol, since the 2010. Man, All-Star races are fun to watch.
Alright, that does it for a qualifying. Pole sitter is going to be Brooks Trammell. He'll be pole sitter of this first heat. Andrew, go ahead and give us the lineup.
Alright, well, as you called it, pole for the first heat. iRacing switched over there and messed me up. Sorry about that. On pole will be the 022 of Brooks Trammell. In second will be the 17 of Jeremy Prey. Third will be the 088 of Trent Verstraeten. Fourth place will be the 33 of Luke Rakowski. Sixth place will be the 62 of Dylan Beavers. Sixth will be the 11 of Christopher Larson. And seventh will be the 669 of Michael Steffen.
Don't say nice. Don't say nice. Don't say nice. Nice!
You bother me.
Alright. See here, I think that's the 117. Jeremy Prey running a Marine late model. Love to see that. How many laps we got in the heat? And top
9.
9 and top 3 events?
Top 4.
Top 4, okay.
The 669 did not grid, so he will not be racing in this first heat.
Alright. What in the world? Andrew, the stream's still going, right?
The stream for me is still live, but we're on the
loading screen.
Intermission between things due to the backup.
OBS just gave me a message saying that it's just started recording.
I'm not sure what to tell you there, brother.
My computer is not cooperating tonight. If the stream's viewable, hopefully we won't need the recording. Anyways,
worst case scenario, I'll save it and we'll re-upload this as soon as we can.
Anyways, looks like these drivers are going to make their way through turn number 3. That pace truck's going to make his right-hand turn. And we're going to go green, once again from Lernerville. Green flag in the air.
Orange 22 gets another good jump.
Here comes
starting off right where he left.
Here comes the 088. Looks like he might be falling back to 117 now. Jeremy Prey. Looks like he's going to be able to hold on to second, but look at the 33. Luke Rakowski might have something to say. Here comes the 62.
Yeah, that 33 didn't have a really good first race. Oh, contact between the 33 and the 088. The drivers kept it straight.
Here they come out of 4. 62 didn't get too good of a corner. The 33 will retain third spot, but here comes the 88 of Trent Verstraeten. Maybe go 3 wide. Up 62 backed out of that. Here goes Trent to take over third spot. I think the 33 might just ever so slightly tag the wall a little bit. As Brooks is starting to pull just a little bit of gap, actually going over to a little over a second now. As we get ready to hit the halfway point in this first heat.
All the 33 needs to do is be mistake-free. The last 4 laps right here, and he will be the final transfer out of this first heat. I believe we're going to have another 3 or 4 heats tonight.
33 trying to get another Ronald, run. 33 trying to get a run on the 88. Here they come out of the corner. The gap's still saying about roughly 2-3 car lengths. So the 88's just running nice and smooth. 2 laps to go. Going to be the white flag next time by. Brooks also just running his race here nice and smooth just for a few more laps. And I think at this point, the 33 is just going to run nice and smooth, run his race, has a spot pretty much locked up. White flag in the air. And here they come. Brooks Trammell picks up where he left off with a win in the heat, followed by Jeremy Prey, Trent Verstraeten, and Luke Rakowski going to finish in 4th and I think the final transfer spot.
All right, we'll go ahead and switch over to heat number 2 here. On pole for heat number 2 will be the 51 of Matthew Ogden. Second place will be the 150 of Skeggy Thrash. Third will be the 3 of Derek Ogden. Fourth place will be the 55 of Dylan Dickerson. Sorry about that. Fifth place will be the 77 of Kyle Ramsey. And 6th place will be the 93 of Kyle Dersham.
All right. Pace truck begins to lead the drivers on to the front stretch here. Doesn't like anyone hit the guardrail.
Also, I have been corrected. It is Bo Caro.
Caro and not Caro.
Cairo. Cairo.
Oh, it's Cairo.
Bo Cairo, not Bo Caro.
Okay.
I'm seeing that from David Ritchie, so I apologize about mispronouncing his name for the entirety of the first session.
Still learning names, everybody. We are not very good with them. I specifically am one of the ones that will forget your name, but will remember your face.
That's just how Southerners are.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, I think that truck might be getting ready to make the old left turn. Or right turn. I see the headlights, maybe. Or no, it could be up and up. Here they come. Pace truck making his right turn off the banking. And green flag in the air.
It is out. They are green.
51, actually, no, it's like Skeggy in the 150 might have the better run as they come out of the corner. No, 51. 3, looks like he might slide up, keeps it clean. Here they come to 3. Who's going to come back to the line first? 51 car, Matthew Ogden leads the first lap. How here comes Skeggy in the 150. They do make contact. Here comes the 55 as they are going to be 3 wide almost going into the corner.
That was a nice recovery from the 51 and the 150, but that's going to hurt them right here.
Dylan Dickerson takes the lead.
Oh my, somebody out back the 77 hit the wall going down the front stretch. Skeggy Thrash is falling back into 4th after that as the 93 misses the corner. Heads down pit road involuntary. Oh, he hit the wall. It looked like he went down pit road on my screen.
All right, here comes the 51. Of Matthew Ogden trying to retake the lead from the 55 of Dylan Dickerson. Let's see, I think that halfway point.
I believe the 55 was having some connection issues right there. Hopefully that clears up for him. You hate to see it whenever a race is decided by blinking.
I know you in particular was also affected by something like that. Actually, no, your power went out.
Yeah, no, my power just went out while I was leading, but, you know, it's fine. I'll live with it.
Nah, it eats you on the inside every day. Anyway, it's going to be 3 laps to go.
Battle for 3rd here heating up between the 3 and the 150.
Actually, 150. No, there's Skeggy. Gonna be 2 laps to go. Battle for potentially 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th positions up for grabs here. Do they just run their race nice and smooth, accept the transfer spot, or are they gonna drive for a little more?
There is an invert, just like there was in the last race. So we will have to see.
White flag is in the air. Skeggy's going to try and maybe arc the corner a little bit, get a run on the backstretch. He has the run. Does he throw it / send it into 3? Yes, he does. Here they come out of the corner. 3 cars going to hold it. And Dylan Dickerson will win the heat. Dylan Dickerson, Matthew Ogden, Derek Ogden, and Skeggy Thrash round out the top 4. How many heats we got left?
We have this heat and 1 more. So we will be doing 4 heats tonight, just like in the street stocks.
Alrighty.
So on the pole, we have the 23 of Chase Odom. 2nd place is the 5 of Mike Easy Money. 3rd place is the 57 of Flying Brian Cush. 4th place, we have the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. 5th is the 99 of Robbie Milburn. And 6th place tonight is the 069 of Brian Smith.
Alrighty. So let's see. Who's your pick for this heat?
Well, you know, A lot of good drivers right here, so it'll be pretty interesting to see. I think I'm gonna have to pick Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna have to go with the Flying Brian Cush.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
There's a reason you didn't make it in a singing career, my brother.
That is very much true. I can't tune a fish, let alone keep my voice tuned. I'll show myself out. Alrighty.
But no, that 80 was fast in last week's race, so we'll see what he can do.
In any case, the pace truck is about to get ready to make that right-hander. We'll go green once again.
Fun fact that I'd like to point out for tonight is, oh, sorry, I messed that up right there. Wanted to remind people of the paints. Put down in the comments what your favorite paint is, as we are ready to go green right here.
Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. It's like the 5. Mike Easy Money looks like he's going to get the better start. Oh, here comes the 23 of Chase Autumn. They might be 3 wide when they come into turn number 3. Might possibly
There's
be
3
4.
wide down the back stretch.
Here they come. 5. Oh, the 80 and the 23 make contact. Easy Money is the easy leader as they come out of turn number 2 now. Here comes the 23 and the 80. Battling door. Oh, the 23. Oh, my good lord!
The 80 got sent to pit road by the 23. Caution is out. That is the, I do not want to laugh at this because if I was him, I would be absolutely furious. But
oh my god.
That is the best yeet I have ever seen.
He's back out on track. It didn't face him. He's still out here. I don't even think he has... Oh, he has a little bit of right rear damage. Oh my god. That is the Ruh-Roh Raggy moment of the race.
I think that might be the Ruh-Roh Raggy moment of the night.
He did a barrel roll. Good freaking lord.
Dude, Perfect needs to give him a call.
Okay, we're gonna get on board with the 80. If y'all tend to get motion sick, y'all might want to look away. Another happy landing. Oh my goodness. That was nothing short of beautiful. And it looks like he might be parking it for the night.
No, from what I've heard from over the radio, iRacing is giving him a penalty that the
what, did he get
admins
speeding?
aren't able to clear. I believe it would be speeding.
Well, these cars they don't exactly have air brakes on them, so what's the man supposed to do?
I gotta cut you off right here as the pace truck is pulled off.
Green flag in the air.
Green. 5 gets another good start right there.
Oh,
069 and the 99 make contact.
All right, Mike Easy Money trying to hold off Chase Hold'em. We have 2 laps to go. Gonna be white flag next time by. Does the 23 try something? White flag in the air. On board with the 5 of Mike Easy Money Lotus. The 99 trying to make something work. Here they come into 3. 23 not going to be able to get there. Mike Easy Money Lotus wins the heat, followed by the 23 of Chase Odom, Flying Brian Cush, and Robbie Milburn rounds out the top 4. What did the 57 do? I know it's probably him.
Yeah. He just set it off of turn 2.
All right,
at
let me
the
look.
end of the race. He's trying to win the on-the-water raggy moment.
He's in a Scooby-Doo car. I can't overdo him. All right, final heat.
All right. Heat number 4 tonight. On pole, we have the 49 of Sweet Tea Sturgill.
Sweet Tea.
Second place, we have the NC Rocket in the 37 machine. Third place is the 2 of Patrick Spangler. Fourth place is the 44 of Chad Marshall. Fifth place is Blazin' Bo Cairo. And in sixth place tonight, we have the 615 of Brock Poole.
Brock. Once again, Brock Poole is the sponsor of the Poole Transportation Superstock Series. Unfortunately, we're not able to give him an interview during the intermission. We'll hopefully be able to pull him and Brandon after tonight's Yamrick Auto late model feature. Brandon Yamrick, once again, the boss man, the NC Rocket, started in second. As Pace Truck getting ready to pull down into pit road. So, that third heat, that was full of sins and... Sins. I can't pronounce the D in that. Sins and bins. Sounds like I'm saying sins as in sinning. But, either way, I digress. Green flag in the air. Sweet.
He gets a nice little start right there.
Oh, here comes the 2. Patrick Spangler on the inside. He's going to go almost. He ends up cutting off the 37.
Oh, bad. Chad Marshall sends it. Almost collects the 40. Almost gets into the rear end of the 42 and then hits the wall on the front stretch. Fighting for that final transfer spot right there.
As of now, leader still is the 49 Sweet Tea Sturgill, 2 of Patrick Spangler, trying to make up some time. But I think the last corner, he might almost threw it in too hard. See the 37, the NC Rocket is about to have his hands full with the 42, Blazin' Bo Cairo. That Joker car is always nice to see. We're going to see, I think, the halfway mark next time by. Sweet Tea's just mind his own, run his marks. About to pull up to a second gap here. We go on board with the, let's try the 42, actually, of Bo Cairo. Oh, Bo hit the wall, pounded a little bit. No harm, no foul. We have 3 laps to go. Gonna see 2 to go coming this time by. 2 laps to go. Chad Marshall once again riding the wall, but here comes the 42. He has about a lap and a half to put the move on the NC Rocket. As white flag is in the air.
He's making a little bit of ground on the 37 right there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
I don't think he has enough
great
time.
Run. Yeah, he didn't get a good run off of 2 right there. That's definitely going to hurt him. And 37's going to hold on to 3rd, and Blazin' Bo Cairo will be your final transfer for the final heat.
All right, so I'm going to put it straight into the B main.
Yes, it will. 10-lap B main right here.
All right.
Get over here and do the grid for the B main. All right, on pole for the B main, we have the 069 of Brian Smith. Second place is the 77 of Kyle Ramsey. Third is the 62 of Dylan Beavers. Fourth place is the 44 of Chad Marshall. 5th place is the 11 of Christopher Larson. 93, or in 6th place is the 93 of Kyle Dersham. 7th place is the 80 of Strutt Gunderson. 8th place is the 615 of Brock Poole. And 9th place did not grid.
All right. So is it top 4 or top 5 advance on this one?
Top 5 advance.
All right. Who's your pick for this one?
I'm going to take my time right here as we are getting ready to be 1 to green to think this through. Christopher Larson's been fast. So has the 77. He's shown speed in the first race tonight.
I say don't count out that 80. I think he was involved in like the incident in his heat. He was the one that went flying out the track.
Yeah, he's the one that got voluntold to go to pit road. So we'll see if he has the speed to get up there and transfer into tonight's feature.
I know the pit speed officials think he has a speed. All right, pace truck is in. Green flag in the air. There's a little bit of contact. Oh, no!
Good
Oh, we
Lord.
got a car on the roof. The 11. Christopher Larson was on his roof. Someone did not get a good start. Oh, it looks like the 44.
Yeah, 44 didn't get going very well, and the 93, I believe, just got into the back of him and put him right into the side of the 11.
I want to go on board with that 615 Brock Poole. Because this happened literally just about right in front of him. Man, oh man. Actually, I think our star finish line cam will have a good point of view of this one. It happened just in front of our camera. Well, he's the 11 after rolling the car. He's still out here. He has some considerable damage. The 80, I saw he got a little bit of contact on the front end of his ride, but appears to be none the worse for wear.
I wondered if you were going to catch yourself, man. You've been slipping tonight.
I'm tired. Okay, I woke up early to go get my car. Backstory, ladies and gentlemen, I am the proud owner of a 1985 Chevrolet Corvette. And if you let it idle for too long, it makes coffee maker noises. And you know, nothing quite goes better than coffee and cheesecake. Anyways, Pace truck is in. I'm sorry, that was my inner regular car reviews. Alright, pace car is in. Green flag in the air. Kyle Ramsey in the 77 is the leader in that Chevy SS. Holds off the 069 of Brian Smith. I got out of rest there for a second. Here they come into turn number 3. 2 wide, I believe. Oh, yellow's in the air. What happened? Oh no.
It looks like the 44 again on the start right there.
Oh, 615 went around. That might have been actually before the caution, though. Oh, man.
Yeah, no, the 44 just...
Hate to see it. This has not been Chad Marshall's night.
It has not, absolutely. Yeah, and then what you were saying, the 93 and the 615 come together in turn 4 over there.
All right. Go green with 3 laps to go. Whoever comes, this is going to sound like a null dub moment, but whoever comes back here first is going to win it. Like everyone, you know, every caution involves someone being flipped over. So the last one to land on their wheels is going to win it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am in fear for my life. This man is coming to my house Friday after we spend the whole weekend.
I was just going to let you think about that comment. But no, I mean, I agree. We've had some contact on all of these restarts right here. So
pace truck is in.
2 laps to go here at the line as they are green.
Oh, does caution laps not count?
Caution laps count in the B main and heats. They only don't count for the feature.
Noted. Anyways, white flag going to be in the air. Kyle Ramsey trying to hold off Brian Smith. Here comes Brian to the inside. Can't quite pass him there. He has half a track to go. Can't quite get there, looks like. Looks like the 77 is going to bring her on home. Kyle Ramsey wins the B main, followed by Brian Smith, Dylan Beavers, Stroke Gunderson, and Christopher Larson rounding out the entirety of the top 5. All right.
We got a 5-minute warm-up. You want to bring in Brandon?
See if we can bring in Brandon and Brock.
All right. I'll go up there and see if he's interested or if he wants to do his warm-up.
Take a look at the chat here. Holy crap. From Jeff. Hi, Jeff. The dang and the oh my god. I'm guessing y'all are at the point... You what?
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
Seeing in the chat, a lot of people are going, holy crap, and like the oh my god. I'm guessing they got to the sending of the 80 car in his heat.
Yes, we are just now at the yeeting of the 80.
Okay.
Brandon has requested to do it at the end with Brock. So after we interview the top 3, we will pull Brandon and Brock if both are available to do it and get them interviewed right there.
All right. I guess we can go and get the starting lineup done and watch these boys have their warm-up.
21 more cars in here. On pole tonight, we have the 2 of Patrick Spangler. Oh, I believe the top 8 were inverted.
Oh, because it should be Brooks.
Tremmel is starting 8th. So I think if you were in 8th, you started first. But on pole, we have the 2, Patrick Spangler. Second place is the 23 of Chase Odom. Third place, Odom, my bad. Third place is the 51 of Matthew Ogden. Fourth is the 117 of Jeremy Prey. In 5th place is the 49 of Sweet Tea Sturgill. 6th place is Mike Easy Money. In 7th, the 5. Sorry, my apologies. In 7th, we have the 55 of Dylan Dickerson. In 8th place, we have the 022 of Brooks Tremmel. In 9th, we have the 088 of Trent Verstraeten. In 10th, we have the 3 of Derek Ogden. 11th is the 57 of Flying Brian Cush. 12th is the 37 of NC Rocket. 13th is the 33 of Luke Rakowski. 14th is the 150 of Skeggy Thrash. 15th is the 99 of Robbie Milburn. 16th is the 42 of Blazing Bow Cairo. 17th is the 77 of Kyle Ramsey. 18th is the 069 of Brian Smith. 19 is the 62 of Dylan Beavers. 20th is the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. And rounding out the field tonight in 21st will be the 11 of Christopher Larson.
All right. Question of the night.
Can he do it?
Can he do it? Can the 022 Brooks Trammell go 4 in a row?
He doesn't have as far to go in this race as he did in the first one.
But he does have some stiff competition.
He does.
As we're a little under mid-30.
40 lap feature tonight. cautions do not count, so we will get 40 green flag laps. The question is, will cautions come into effect in this race as they did the first one? And who will that help?
Wow, they seem to really help the 22 of Brooks Trammell, so he could be hoping for some cautions and make sure he's not or involved in said caution.
Absolutely. I think the cautions were helping him with him being so far back. I'm not sure if he's going to want to see as many starting this far up front.
One person I know that probably doesn't want to deal with the cautions is that 150 car of Skeggy Thrash.
I think they'd help him right here in this race, starting in 14th, I believe. Yep, Skeggy will start in 14th tonight in the 150.
All right, we're just a little under 20 seconds from getting this one underway. 40-lap feature in the Yamrick Auto Late Model Series. Did I say Yamrick Model Late Model Series? Is that what I said? Yamrick Auto.
One thing we want to keep in mind is for the drivers in the feature tonight, one person will be randomly selected for a free paint or wrap. So hopefully we will be able to let you in on who wins that tonight, beginning of next week's stream.
All right.
These guys right here have a 20x limit tonight.
Here's the question, though, okay? And it's not about Brooks. Who hits the guardrail?
I hope nobody hits the guardrail, honestly.
You know someone's going to. Shh. They're thinking about it. They're about to start rolling.
We're always thinking about it.
All right, here we go. They're going extra slow through there. No one wants to do it.
They learned their lesson after week 1.
Slowly inching their way through it. Oh, do we go? Is no one going to hit it? Oh my goodness. I think no one's going to hit it. Everyone made it through!
You love to see it.
Love to see it. That's awesome. Yeah, I'd make it a little pre-race ritual, not to slam into it, but to do like a little touch tap. Pre-race ritual. It's like the balancing strap.
Knowing your luck, you'd hit it just very so gently, and it would grab you and sling you.
Oh no, knowing my luck, I'd hit it, and my motor would be like, I'm a paperweight now. It just falls out of the car.
That would be your luck.
It's absolutely.
All right. Well, the lights are out on the pace truck, I believe.
Yes, they are. We're about to go green. 40 laps. Pace truck is in pit road. Green flag is in the air. 77's in a wee bit of trouble. Looks like they keep it straight. Here comes the 23 of Chase Odom fighting on the outside. Here also comes the 51 of Matthew Ogden. Trying to make something work. I see, the 57 might be in trouble. They went 3 wide. Him, the 3, and the 150 as, hold on to it, fellas. They're all over the place.
And that 22 of Brooks is right in the middle of it all.
Right in the middle. He is one touch tap away from possibly getting the rut-row raggy moment of the race. They're keeping it straight.
Oh, and they are wrecking big out back. 42 up on the roof of somebody. The 069.
Let's see what happened.
33 of Luke Rakoski got caught up in it as well.
The 80. Stroke Gunderson, it's just slowly becoming not his night as well. We're going to go on board with the 069 real quick. See what he sees, this big old car come flying on his, just on his front end. That is not a sight you want to see. Looks like the 42 did a good job of keeping it neutral and didn't just gun the throttle and possibly destroy the front end protection. I don't think it'd be very pleasing to have a giant tire start spinning at around 8,000 RPM on your helmet. Alrighty, I'm getting low on water. We are 1 to green. What do you say we try and do a crank it up real quick?
Love to see it. Let's get it.
Well, that was pretty big.
Oh my! I don't know if you saw that. The 2 of Patrick Spangler, after the caution came out going into 4, lost it and just barreled it into the wall.
Oh, he lagged a little bit. He like blinked for me, and then he kind of comes back, and yeah, he hit the wall. I was actually on board with the 57 during that wreck. That was not a pretty sight for the 57 of Flying Brian Cush. Is there anyone left?
You know who did like to see that?
Who?
The 022, who's up to 3rd.
Oh my lord. Did he make it through all of that?
He did.
Yep, he was right on the inside when that whole thing happened. Happened all around him.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky.
Absolutely. I see the 088 of Trent Verstraeten in what looks to be 4th. So we're going to hit the 1 to green now. Alright, do we want to try and do a crank it up again, or let it sit a minute?
They have thrown the caution, so it will be delayed.
Probably still trying to get the line up.
Yeah, making sure everything's right before they go green, and somebody gets a black flag and they shouldn't. But, you know, if we make it past the first lap, we can do a crank it up right here.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, be ready. We could have a crank it up. We haven't had an actual successful one yet, which is a little unfortunate. I'd love to get one in. Not only does it let y'all listen to the sweet sound of these virtual engines, it also lets me and Andrew regroup a little bit and collect our thoughts on all the action thus far. See if the pace truck does make it on pit road. I think they delayed the caution again.
Yes, they have.
Lights on the pace truck are out again. We'll see once they come around here if that pace truck does go off. He is thinking about it. And he is. We are going green. Pace truck is in. And green flag is in the air. 23 gets a good restart. We go to, oh, wrong car. Wrong car again. I'll figure it out eventually, folks. Anyways,
22 moves to 2nd place right here.
Here comes the 22, Brooks Trammell. See the 49, Sweet Tea Sturgill as well, trying to find his way back up here.
Say we give the crowd a crank it up right here.
Alrighty, you heard the man. And you yellow flag back in the air.
Flying Brian Cush around off of turn 1.
As that freaking Silverado just sent it. Go back and see what happened. Oh!
Brandon Yamrick, the NC Rocket, got up into the fence, and whenever he came off, Brian was just wrong place. Just got collected, and it sent him off of the turn 1. Not sure if Art Crank It Up is a curse or what.
I'm thinking it is. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit.
I agree. We tried it twice, but
no cigar.
Might have to do it 3 times. Do a little 3 for Dale.
All right, you know what? Why not? 3rd time's the charm. We'll do it for Dale.
I guess out here we'll do it for Derek.
They're all sorts of bunched up right now. I think we're going to get delayed again. I don't know. All right, we'll try it again.
Green flag is out.
Ah, yellow's back in the air, right? We got a few good shots in. I can live with that one. We'll go back and see what happened. Oh, oh, Lord. Oh, good Lord. That was a big one.
With a screen like that, I got to go back and find this.
69 the 069 goes for a whale of a ride. I got the beginnings of that in one of the shots.
Yeah. I see what happened here. The 2-car slides it in, the 99, and 2-car come together, make contact, and it just hits the 069 at the right angle. Absolutely. Hit him just right to make that thing roll down the backstretch a little bit.
Let's go in slow motion here. Just turns that thing over like a top. Good job from the 42. Looks like if he didn't actually get any of that earlier, great job avoiding that one. Let's go on board here. The 42 of Blazing Boquero. Alright, looks like we're about to go green once again. Something really interesting to note here. Look who the leader is.
Can't write a script better than this, man. For him.
Brooks Trammell in the 22. Going for 4 in a row. Still a lot of racing left in this one. But my Lord. If he pulls this off, that would be incredible. It looks like the truck's coming back out.
Yep, they threw it. They're having some problems with iRacing's scoring system tonight.
See the truck coming off there. Go ahead and give our daily report, or racely report on the temperature inside my little studio. And by studio, I mean my room. It is currently a nice 82 degrees in here. It's hot. I'm running out of water.
All right, Pace Shark has pulled right back off.
Let's try
this again. Green flag is out.
Brooks Trammell, fantastic restart. Here comes the 49. Looks like to the inside of Chase Odom.
49 of Sweet Tea.
Looks like he's just barely able to make the pass, but the 23 throws it to the bottom.
Slammed the door on the 23.
They're 3 wide. The 88 of Trent Verstraeten tries to make the pass. He is there trying to get a run on the 23 side by side. Here they come into 3. He's going to maybe try and slide up. Can't quite get it done. Going to lose some momentum and might lose a spot to the 33. Able to hold on as I hear a little bit of contact. 22. He's building a gap.
The 3 is actually stuck on the front stretch.
And the
right
caution
past
is
Victor Lane. That's, you know, Mark Martin style. Had that tire not been there.
We've seen that actually recently in real life. We did see the 3 go for a wild ride right into the tire barrier. Let's go on board with a 3. We go on board on the roll cam cage. Or the roll cam. God! I cannot English tonight.
We still appreciate you.
The roll cam cage. That's bad even for me.
Well, you'll do worse as this goes on, I'm sure.
I am, as more as I get more tired. Went to bed at 2 and woke up at 7.
We'll have to get you some 5-hour energy for these suckers.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I'm a basic man. I try to bang energy. I like Rainbow Unicorn.
I have only ever tried Monster, Red Bull, and I think 1 Full Throttle. Wasn't really a fan of the Full Throttle.
Alright, speaking of Full Throttle here, looks like we're about to. Pace Truck looks like he's going to make his way down on the pit road.
Head down pit road right here.
Line him back
Get
up.
this thing going back green.
Green flag in the air.
Brooks with another good start.
See the 23. Chase Odom got his hands full from the 49 and the 88. Fighting on the outside.
The 62 goes off track. Dylan Beavers.
Yellow flag back.
Spun it around. Off the corner.
I wonder if that's what brought out the caution. I hear something.
I don't see anything else. I believe that is what brought out the caution. The 62 just losing it and going down the backstretch. Couldn't get it gathered together before going into the corner, and it just sent him off.
We'll go back a little bit. Oh, he'd already... Okay. Let's try to think of something. Alright, anyways, gonna get the field back around here. Hopefully get ready to go green. Haven't hit the halfway marker yet. Still a lot of racing to go. As we're 15 minutes away from hitting the 3-hour mark.
Been a fun little 3 hours right here.
Oh yeah. See where the boss man is. Brandon Yamrick. Oh, he's still on pit road. Got the flying Brian Cush. What position does it say he's at? Oh, green flag back in the air. Oh, speaking of Brian Cush, I thought I saw him in trouble potentially. They had a slow start. What in the world? So, oh, good lord. Something's happening here towards the back of the pack. Got the 57. It's a battle for, I think, 13th, 14th. Like they're able to try and get it settled out now. As the check on the leaders.
7 and the 117 almost making contact back there in the back. Still battling it out.
It's a battle for, I believe, still around 13th, give or take. And the 22, Brooke Trammell, pulling the lead to getting close to being a second, but looks like he might be having some internet issues. He is starting to blink around. As yellow flags back in the air. Oh, the 11 just came out of nowhere. I can see what happened. The 62 again. Oh no, this had to do with the battle that we were literally looking at earlier, the 117. Try to do a slide job up on the 069, slid up too much. You can even see the 69 looks like he tried to plant the brake, but just didn't have enough time to react. Yeah, nice little stretch in.
$17 laps in right here out of 40. If this 22 can keep up these awesome restarts, you know, I think he'll be hard to beat. Sweet T's right there behind him, though.
Sweet T in a, looks to be a C7 Corvette.
One other thing to look out with the 22, he was blinking a little bit under caution, so he said he's closed out Discord. We'll see if that helps him. Hopefully so.
Where did you say that? Oh, did he say it through the driver chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm filtering driver chat and relaying the good information. Pace truck is off.
Here they come. Brooks, once again, great restart. But oh, the 49 is there. Trying to dive it to the inside.
Stays right with him this time. That's what I'm talking about. All these heat cycles on the tires that might not play into the 22's hand tonight.
Here they come. He's still in the lead, but not by much. If they do go side by side, that 23 is going to be waiting. Here they come out of 4. The leader still going to be the 22 of Brooks Trammell.
One thing I want to bring your attention to is look who is in 5th place. Luke Rakowski. He started in 13th.
He could be the King Sleeper Award for him. The Late Model Series, or was that just a Brook Transportation? Or Pool Transportation?
I believe for tonight that is just the Pool Transportation.
It's getting worse. You're right, it is getting worse. I can't pronounce anything anymore.
Right now, he is tied for the hard charger, the King Slinger with the 99. So we'll see if he can advance his position.
Yellow flag in the air.
See if I can find out what brought that out.
The 5 of the 11 just got some serious aero, and he went for a wild ride. There's another contender for the Rutro Raggy moment of the race. Except he blinked out a little bit for me. Ooh. What happened to the 11? He just like boinked.
The 5 and the 57 came together and sent the 5 around, and then the 117 came up and hit the 57 in the rear. 57 held it together. 5 and the 117 both went to the in and outside walls.
All right. Here we go. Maybe one the green. And one thing I've noticed here, the 49. Okay. He's in second. You know, that's great. And he should be happy that he's in second, especially, you know, if he finishes in the podium second time in a row. But, as I just said, that has to be the second finish in a row and second behind the 22. We are 1 to green once again. So I hear a little bit of contact in the mirror. And lights are back out on the pace truck.
Yeah, I heard it say, I heard the call that we aren't going this time, but I don't see anybody that's extended the caution. So
some of these cars are looking like modifieds. All right, we're winning the green yet again. Pace truck is in. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Brooke hit the cone. That might be a penalty as him and the 49 just about make contact. Sweet Tea Sturgill is there. He wants that lead.
he's not going to take second unless he doesn't have an option right here.
Here comes the 88. Fighting to try and take third spot. A little contact between him and the 55. Oh, the 33.
33 and the 150 make contact back there.
Oh, the 51's around, I think. Yeah, 51 and the 62 is around. Caution is out.
After all that, the 51 just kind of had nowhere to go. Slowed down, and as soon as those tires gripped up, it went right in front of the 57.
Oh, the 57 flying Brian Cush almost flipped over. Gets ramped to the over the embankment.
57's been in the air a few extra times today.
Him and the 80.
Definitely not their week.
And it looks like he's going to be taking it to pit road. Flying Brian Cush in the Scooby-Doo 57. Looks like he might be calling it done for the night.
I'll just be pulling in there. They do have one faster pair, so... And with caution laps not counting,
Yep,
they
he
have
just
the
used it.
entirety of the caution, and they maintain the lead lap.
He did just use that fast repair.
Let's see if he can... He would be starting 16th, I believe, on the restart right here.
Here he comes out of pit road. Going to catch up to the field as we are just about to go green. Go ahead and slides into the corner. You're going to have to check a little bit there, Grasshopper. We're not quite at the start yet. He looks like to be at the tail end of the lead lap now.
Starting behind all the lap down cars that are still
Oh, the 49!
running.
Oh, good lord! The 49 closed the door on the 22, and that's caused the biggest checkup I've seen.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good restart right there.
Either way, Brooks Trammell's still the leaders. We're going to see 15 laps to go. And here comes the 88 again, trying to get around the 23. Slides up, hits the 23. Contact is made. They're 3 wide. 55 is going to try and pass 2 or 3 cars in 1 lap. Here he comes on the outside. He is there with the 88. 55 of Dylan Dickerson powers his way up into 4th. Once more, he's going for 3rd. 13 laps to go.
11 has just keyed up and said the motor's blowing up, so he's received significant amount of damage, so he's probably going to have to pull that thing in pit road, use his fast repair if he can.
And that car's been all over the place. He's been upside down multiple times. I'm surprised the motor is still even working. Now that's small blocks for you. Just about indestructible.
Finally getting in some green flag runs right here, and looks like the 22's pulled a nice little gap right here. We'll see if Sweet T's got anything for him, or if it's going to be 4 in a row for Brooks. There's still 10 laps to go at the line, and a lot can happen in that time, but if we stay green, it'll be an interesting run to the finish right here.
The 55 has his miracle of the 23 of Chase Odom, trying to hold on to that 3rd spot. Excuse me.
That 49 and 22 love to see the 55 and 23 fighting, because all that's doing is allowing their gap to pull. It looks like the 49 is closing that gap.
I think it might be going up just a little. It's hovering around 1 second. He's He's definitely, you know, driving it for all he's worth, trying to make up any ground he can. We've yet to see how these drivers act on a longer green flag run, but the gap does look like it is starting to increase.
Yeah, it looked for a second there with one of my cameras that I was using that Sweet Tea was closing that gap substantially, but 22 of Brooks Trimmel has opened that thing back up as we have somebody off the banking.
Here comes the 55, Dylan Dickerson trying to take over the second spot. He is just about there on Sturgill.
If he can't get around Sweet Tea fast, you know, I think the 55's got a really good
yellow flags in the air. Now this changes everything.
Absolutely, as I was trying to get words out of my mouth.
And the 62
caution comes out.
Is that what brought it? There's got to be more to it than that. I guess they thought he was going to ramp it back up before the leaders.
That was a iRacing thrown caution right there. I think him sitting for just a split second right there on the edge of the track is what brought out the caution.
All right.
We're not seeing anything else. I could be missing something, but
we're gonna go green with I believe 5 laps to go. Brooks Trammell, he has been in this position multiple times. From what we've seen, he's as cool as they come under pressure. You got Sweet Tea Brian Sturgill. He's finished second to this man, I think, maybe 3 times. I know at least twice. But and then you got the 55, Dylan Dickerson. Is he the dark horse of this one?
I think that 55 has enough speed and enough talent to not be a dark horse. I think if you want a real good dark horse right here, second place, I believe second place finisher in the first race, the 150. Or did he finish in third in the first race tonight?
Skeggy?
Yeah, Skeggy.
I don't remember where he finished tonight.
All right, well, pace truck is off, and they are green. Sorry to distract you right there. 22 gets another good restart.
5
49
laps to go.
49 gets a good start as well.
Brooks just has to run 4.5 just qualifying laps. Here comes the 55 though. He's under pressure from the 23. He's going to be 3 laps to go next time by.